And we return to the Digital Security Division Castle of Hearts. Just scroll up to the top left for a second, Andy, and appreciate this very good banner that I made.
Okay, scrolling over.
I'm so pleased with it.
I really like it.
It's good. Okay, so as the Digital Security Division, your job is to be deployed into the cyber world of Eden and help stop the digital world, from intruding upon this world. Eden is a border world that's been created by the Kamishiro Corporation that exists between the human world and the digital world, but no one knew about the digital world until it started showing up in Eden, which is a problem. Luckily, Kamishiro Corporation put together some solutions, and that's you guys. You go into these points where the digital world surfaces in Eden, and you figure out how to get them to unsurface. It's been running for about 2 years so far. Each of you has been here a different length of time, and it's been mostly successful. Today you've gone to a castle that has surfaced in Eden. It's in a snowy environment. It's a pretty sizable castle, and there's been a lot of strong Digimon readings in the area. You went to investigate. You, being blocked at the entrance by some Knight Chessmon, you proclaimed you were here on business and caught the attention of a Bishop Chessmon, which greeted you and told you that it would rather not be here in Eden and have the castle back in the digital world, and gave you some advice on getting into the castle. From there, you disguised yourselves as some pawn chessmon who have been seen around the area, did a training segment with some others, one of which, rest in peace.
Oops.
Before entering the castle and beginning your exploration. You pretty quickly went up to the second floor of the castle, entered a library, and made an ally in Wisemon. If I hit Shift Z, do you see this guy?
Yep.
Wisemon is the library keeper, and upon being notified it was in not the digital world, it got really interested in everything going on, and it's currently in a book form in the hands of Lucky, I believe.
That sounds right.
Yep, Lucky has Wisemon, and Lucky has also ran off.
Yep.
He's on Kitchen Quest.
And
Yeah.
Wisemon has also disguised you, not by form changes, just by illusions, as toy chessmon that are the staff that can be found around the castle.
Was it Toy Agumon or Toy Chessmon?
Toy Ogumon, you're right.
I never
I've
noticed
got
that it
chessmon
has,
on the
like,
brain.
I noticed it has like a little Lego fire too.
It's very good. Thus disguised, you begin exploring and discover a lot of very strong Digimon who are just all gathered together in the Great Hall. They're apparently here for some kind of event. I believe it was mentioned there was a trial planned for that night. You're not sure what that means at all. But given these are some big name Digimon, you decided, you know what, you probably don't need to deal with them, and you went on to sneak past. Except not all of you achieved that. Lucky got noticed and disguised as staff, was only requested to find some food, setting off on kitchen quest. While the others began moving around, and Beatrix did not have the same luck of just being noticed and ignored, was noticed and then grabbed by this Digimon, who has then pulled her back down from the above banisters to the main hall proper. So that's where we're starting now. And we'll come back to Beatrix in a moment. Sherry, I have a question for
You're
you.
gonna leave me hanging.
I'm going to leave you hanging.
Literally leaving you hanging.
Hey, Sherry, how long have you been with the Digital Security Division?
I think we had talked about that last session, but it has been a little bit, so I've completely forgotten. I'm scrolling up right now to kind of. I think Cherry has only been with the group maybe a little bit under a year. I would say about 8 months.
8 months is the exact number I was looking for.
Oh.
As you are looking out this window, as this Digimon here, it's having a mock fight with two of the Nightmon in the area. And as you're watching it, a memory surfaces, and you suddenly realize, hey, I've seen this Digimon before.
Oh.
Now, you're not sure if it's the exact same one or just, the same model of Digimon, but you've definitely seen this Digimon before. You know its name is Agunimon, and what you saw it was the first mission you ever did, which was 8 months ago. It was also the largest digital surfacing in Eden to date. Half of a gigantic structure, only half of the whole thing surfaced in the digital world. It was an arena, and a full-on Digimon tournament was going on in it in the time. All of the Digimon that got surfaced in there got confused, and it was a mess to sort out. But this, well, not this Agunimon here that you know of, just an Agunimon you met up with was really chill about working with you guys to make sure everything worked out. So as you're watching this fight, you're like, hey, I've seen that Digimon before. That's what comes to you. Mitsuyo, what are you up to?
Oh, she's meandering. She's sort
You
of.
can see both doors here open. You can probably see down this way Cherry staring out this window. In here, Lucky is just, you probably just caught Lucky dashing into this room here. So you see there are options. This room is like stacked with plates, pretty large plates, all things considered. It's a little difficult to worm your way through. They all look like empty.
How big are the plates exactly?
Big enough to have been on the big table all the Digimon down below were eating from.
Is it like the size of her head, or like?
Like you could stand on some of them.
Oh shit. Okay. Because she kind of wants to take one, but I don't know if that's feasible.
There's some varying size ones because there's the Digimon that were down there are varying sizes. So there are some which are like big, but not like I could stand happily on this.
Okay, she's probably gonna tuck a
like a normal sized shield.
Okay, can she like tuck it under her arm, or like can you like store things?
You don't have an inventory, but you can carry it with you if you want.
All right, well she's
it's
gonna
probably
do
gonna
that.
look a little weird considering you're in disguise right now as a toy Ogumon.
Yeah, she's gonna do it anyway.
All right.
And she is going to.
The plate immediately just starts slipping into the side of you.
Oh my god. She's gonna, I think, wander into this area over here, where Cherry is.
All right. How long's Mitsuyo been with the team?
Not quite as long as Beatrix, but
has it been more than 8 months?
It's been, yeah. How long has the team been together?
2 years.
All right, so she's probably been with the team for 1.5 years.
Yeah, so if you looked out this window down there and saw that Agunimon, you might have the sudden memory, oh yeah, the arena.
She looks at it, and she recognizes it, and she's going to look at Cherry and ask, hey, do you think that's the same Agunimon over there as, the tournament? Hello? Cherry?
You hear me? Hello?
Got that, Bridget?
Yes, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Cherry just got asked a question.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, is there, I don't know if there's like is there a knowing thing stat?
What are you trying to check?
Oh, right, any character sheets.
Just does this Agunimon kind of, I think the way Cherry would think about it is does this Agunimon, it's sparring, right? Does it fight like the Agunimon that we had met? Or is it just no way to kind of suss out from this distance?
It's similar, but similar in the way you think any Agunimon would fight. You can't like pick out the specifics.
Right. Well, Cherry says, I don't know. It's worth a shot though, right?
Mitsuyo kind of goes, And do you think our Digivices would be able to tell if it's the same Digimon if we've seen it before?
I'll be honest, I really don't know how this thing works. You guys kind of gave it to me, and I've just been holding on to it, but I can't like access any apps on it, so it really doesn't interest me that much.
I can't play Cookie Run on this.
Yeah. It's really a design flaw that I cannot play Cookie Run or.
I've forgotten how to open the character sheets.
You got to open the character builder and then hit load characters on it.
Right, character files. I'm trying to open these files, and it's like, you absolute buffoon, you don't have a program to open these.
Yeah.
From where you're standing, if you like tried with your Digivice, you can't get a reading at this distance on it.
Okay. Well.
As you're watching this, these two Nightmon like bow and step back, and a third one, which I don't have a unique icon for it on me, walks up. It's a similar size, but it's got like some fancy raiments worn over, like just a really fancy looking cloak over the top of it. And the other two like bow to it, and it starts sparring now with the Agunimon, and it's much better than the other two were. They're like pretty evenly matched now. All right. Kenji, you've just been walking across here. As you said you were heading to this doorway pretty much just as everyone else was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Did
I
you
saw no
notice
one-
it being grabbed, or did you just like, you were not looking at those Digimon down there? You were tunnel visioned on getting through here.
Well, I went in, no one was in the room at the time, so I turned around, and that's when
All right.
because I was gonna like start going back like everyone's missing, and then the person behind me was grabbed. So that's not good.
Fair enough. Okay. Lucky, how are you doing?
He's doing good. He's very determinedly on a kitchen quest.
Yeah, Lucky and Leolamon on kitchen quest.
Yeah, he was gonna go into this room here and see if he could find the kitchen.
All right. Let me just.
Leolman's sitting at the door and pawing at it.
As
Don't worry, little
territory.
buddy. I'll get this thing open in just a second.
Ah, yeah, thanks.
As you do it, you see a toy Ogumon. It's like at a lift that's just over here, and it's carrying like right above its head this big plate loaded with food, and it's just stepping into a lift that starts lowering it downwards.
Oh,
The door over here is open, and you can kind of see a hallway beyond it, and there's a bunch of stacked food in that hallway.
getting close.
Getting
Yeah.
close.
All right, so we're gonna go in here and head towards that other.
Yeah, Leolman has fully ditched his tamer.
Okay, let's talk
We are-
about Gomon's tamer.
We are the impulsive
You're probably
moron
wondering
squad.
how I got into this situation.
Record scratch, freeze frame.
As you were walking by the banister, one of the Digimon down here noticed you, this one specifically. She just reached up, she jumped a little, wings, carried it up. She put her hands on the banister, pulled herself up, so like head suddenly, woof, right above you. She's like, she sees you, oh, yes, please. Wraps her hand around you, then lifts you up and just brings you down. She just jumps right down, lands neatly on the floor. Her wings just keep her on light, and she immediately just puts you on the big table, just right where the others are seated around.
Oh, great.
And then she just
Okay.
pulls up the bench. She puts both elbows on the table, hands together, head in her palms, like, so, how do you think it's going? Who does the queen like best? What do you think? What do you think? The other one over here just sighs, Beautymon, please leave the staff alone. No, it's fine. It's good. Information gathering is part of our strengths. We need to show off. What do you think? Who's doing best?
Well, first off, Neemon over here is just kind of like, oh shit, and then just kind of waddles off in the direction.
The direction of the kitchen. I left my buddy behind.
He's out of here. Bye. Beatrix, meanwhile, so she's still in disguise, is
Yep.
she? Yeah, so,
Beautymon just plonked you right on the table.
I just want to
Yeah, so
confirm
it's-
one thing.
What?
Our Digimon look like the see-through-ish version of
Yep.
Toy Agumon. So I do know that it was the human, not the Digimon, that got picked up, and cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. You saw the human behind you get picked up.
Yeah. Alright, so as far as these guys all know, these guys meaning the Digimon, so Beatrix is just a staff member.
Yep.
So, she's just kind of like, I don't know if I'm at liberty to divulge that information. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to get back to work, please.
The smallest of these 4 Digimon who are still at the table just has a chuckle and just it takes a drink, just goes, not doing as well as you thought you would, huh, Bimon? And she's like, no, come on. I know there's a betting pool amongst the staff. I bet there is. You always know all the rumors. Come on, you can tell me.
I really would like to get back to work.
She starts leaning in, just closer, and then a big tail just wraps around you, lifts you up, and sits you down on the floor. And this Digimon here has just placed you on the ground. And Bumon's like, oh, come on, Magna-Draymon, no, come on, we were having fun, come on. And they're just like complaining now at each other about messing with the staff. At this time, you see a doorway open over here, and a Toyogumon walks in with a big plate of food over its head.
Oh, goody.
Wait, can we tell the difference between an actual Toyagumon and like one of our own party members?
Absolutely not.
Oh no.
And if you scan them with your Digivice, yes, but you'd have to get your Digivice out.
And that's
Right.
probably not the smartest idea in the world right now.
No, probably not. But yes, so I guess Beatrix has no idea if this Toyagumon is a team member or just an actual member of the staff here. But either way, she's gonna call attention to them instead of her. Thank you for bringing that food.
It kind of stops and just looks at you like, why are you thanking me? Not saying that, just giving you a weird look for saying that. And it brings the food up to the table, and this Digimon here reaches down, just grabs the plate, brings it up, and sits on the table. It's so much larger that the plate, like this Digimon's carrying over its head and like struggling under, it just puts one hand under it, lifts it up, no problem. Puts on the table, and it's silent. The 2 who are still like arguing about how apparently Beautymon's just been hassling the staff too much, and this one back here is just having a chuckle at it all. Since its food's been taken off it, this Toyogumon just walks back through this doorway.
Okay, so these 2 Digimon are kind of like having like not really an argument, but like, are they paying attention to Beatrix, or are they
Absolutely not.
She's just gonna make her way over to that door as well.
Scamper.
All right. Go ahead.
Does she make it over there? No problem.
Yep, they just ignore you.
Okay, cool.
As you're going through, you see the Toyogumon. It's just walking down. There's a wide open area here, which is large enough for those Digimon. And then there's a side door down there that it just walks off through. While that's been going on, Lucky, you kept moving when that Toyogumon went down the lift, and you guys went to the next doorway?
Yep. We are kitchen quest, and there was food over there.
Yep. Let me just get the revelation on that. All right, so in here there are a bunch of tables set up, which are pretty heavily laden with food. Finally, one more doorway is here, and you can actually hear a voice coming from this doorway, and it is the voice of someone who is giving cooking orders.
We're almost there. Just beyond that doorway lies the kitchen.
Yeah.
He's gonna go over there. Kitchen time. He's excited. He's just like, this is probably the most like determined toy Agumon you've ever seen.
So as you just march right through that doorway, you can see a kitchen. You have found the kitchens.
Yes.
It is a large room, and there's no like completed food stacked in here. That all gets taken out immediately. There is a big Digimon and two small ones that are just working constantly over stoves, over cooking boards, over prep, constantly working away, just going. It's these three. Take a closer look. The large one, it's
Ooh.
just like this.
It's got a cake.
That's a canon Digimon design, I just want to say.
I love it.
And the smaller ones,
So
like this.
cute.
Oh,
I love it.
no.
Do not
And
eat
they
the
were all just-
Digimon.
they're just
Lu-
working
Lucky
super
ones,
hard.
this.
Okay. Let's go back. Cherry, Coronamon, and Mitsuo.
Right.
Cherry is in favor of moving towards this Agunimon, but I think she defers to your call on that.
Mitsuo is not going to stop you.
Okay. Yeah.
And Coronamon goes wherever Cherry goes.
All right.
Okay, well, where you are right now is like a single
just a
exit
window?
room, the way you came in. Yeah, and the big window
Oh,
overlooking it. You
okay,
figured out
I thought these
earlier
were
that
stairs.
there's these big stairs down below you, and that's where the Digimon come out from the Great Hall.
Oh, okay. So we're looking through a window. Is there any way to open the window?
No, it's a pretty nice, like, stained glass affair.
Is there anything in the hallway that I can pick up?
There's some suits of armor that are not specifically human-shaped, but kind of human-sized.
All right. I just want it to be known that Cherry thinks very hard about throwing one of those through the window, but appreciates the beauty of this stained glass and will not do that. And also, that sounds like a lot of work.
Cherry voice. This bitch empty. Yeet.
Yeet. I don't know. Should we try and sneak out? If we could figure out. I mean, knowing what's going on would be really, really nice right now. But I also really, 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 really do not want to fight any Mega Digimon. I think that ranks really low on my list of things I would like to do today.
Mitsuo goes, and says nothing else.
So the stairway outside, we have to go through the Great Hall to get back out then?
At your best guess.
Hmm.
If nothing else, definitely downstairs somewhere.
As you guys are having this conversation, Kenji, what have you done? You've seen one of the Toyogumon get grabbed and brought down below, and you've seen the clear Toyogumon run up to where you and Dailymon are.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, I'm coming in here and gesturing for Dalymon too, because it's just like, okay, so, like, quick, like, head count. Okay,
We got three.
yeah, okay,
Me, you, and this one.
okay,
So,
so,
That's quite. We're missing some folks. Yes.
yeah, definitely missing some. That was,
I think there were more than 3.
or definitely more than 3. Like, can you like counting like visibly out? I was like, that was Beatrix got right?
I think so.
Yeah, sure. He's
I
like
think-
totally not paying any attention to us.
Wow.
I mean, that's not his tumor. I guess that's fine.
Okay.
Wow, I just don't think any Digimon particularly cares for Beatrix.
I mean, also to be fair, he doesn't know where his tamer is either.
That is true. He has no idea that his tamer is like has been off on Kitchen Quest this whole time. So he's just kind of going with the flow at the moment. But yeah, it's true. Probably no one really cares about Beatrix that much. She's kind of a stick in the mud.
Yeah, so Kenji, you're having this discussion. This door here is open, and down this hall, Cherry and Mitsuyo are having another discussion. Well, Cherry's having a discussion, and Mitsuyo is like,
Okay. So after a second of just like collecting himself with the Kenji's gonna like look over there and be like, guys? 'Cause he doesn't know for sure that they're not Agumon, like just real toy Agumon.
You hear a bubblegum pop.
Yeah.
That's how Mitsuyo knew before.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You guys stay here for a second. Don't wander off because we don't want more splitting up. Okay?
Okay. All right. Okay. Sure.
Hey guys. Beatrix got. So she's somewhere else.
Oh,
Oh.
bummer.
Should I go get her?
I don't know where she is.
You make it sound like she was kidnapped.
I mean, she kind of was.
She's fine now.
Well, I saw
I
her
don't think
scamper
Kenji
off.
was paying attention to that. I think
mean,
Kenji's having this conversation while you were having yours.
I mean, in best case scenario, I saw you scamper off into an area that we don't know about. Like,
Okay.
either
fair
way,
enough.
you are split up in potentially hostile territory.
Also, there was another toy Agumon, so like at this point, who knows?
So, what are we doing then? If she,
Should I jump down and get Mitsuyo? I mean, I'm Mitsuyo. Should I go jump down and get Beatrix?
I don't know if she's down there anymore.
I'll check. And she goes.
There she goes.
She sort of nods at the two Digimon. She's like, hello. And she just keeps going.
Name was like Sub.
So
Right.
I guess
As you're looking
Should
over
I-
this banister, you
Okay.
can see these four Digimon are down here. Nothing much has changed. The two down here are just... The conversation has changed now, and it's less about messing with the staff and more Beautymon is constantly being like, listen, you have to put yourself out there. You have to be forward about what you want. You've got to do things. And Magna Dramon's just like, I'd rather not.
Mitsuyo's nodding in appreciation, but does nothing else. Can I like sort of do a perception check to see if I can tell where Beatrix went?
Sure.
All right, cool. So perception, that's what, knowledge plus perception, or intelligence plus perception, rather?
I have it written down here because I always have to check this. Perception is willpower.
Oh, willpower plus perception.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so that's 3d6 plus 7 for me.
Hey, first roll of the night.
All right, as soon as the chat box decides it's going to work, I will roll a sick dice.
Come on, chat box.
There we go.
Solid. All
Oh,
right.
I can't see it yet. Mine's lagging to hell. Oh, there we go.
A 19.
Cool.
All right. So as you're watching, what you see is you hear some noises from down below, and just out from underneath the banister into the room walks a big, just pot, big covered pot, and it just comes up to the table, and the large red knight just reaches down again, picks the pot up, puts it on the table, and beneath it you can see 2 of the toy Ogumon, and they just turn around and walk back that way again.
There's not really any way for Mitsuyo to get down, is there?
No, not from up here.
Okay.
I mean, you could jump.
I feel like that's not a great idea. I mean, it's a great idea, but it's not a great idea, you know? So Mitsuyo is going to go back to where Kenji is and go and tell him, saw 2 toy Agumon. Don't know if it was her. It's kind of hard to tell. They could be. I don't know.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. It's to the side of the Great Hall. I would assume they were carrying food, so I assume a kitchen, maybe.
And this is a dead end?
Yes, I mean, with the right attitude, it's not, but for all intents and purposes, yes, it's a dead end.
Yeah, I don't have that attitude. Let's go this way.
All right. She's going to follow, and Mitsu's going to go, Cherry, Coronamon, are you 2 coming?
Cherry is still looking back and forth between the window and the suit of armor, and then shrugs and is like, "Yeah, all right."
Of course, I will follow.
All right.
Obvious.
Lucky, you've found the kitchen.
Oh, he's found the kitchen. He is
There's
so
one
excited.
Digimon clearly in charge here. She's just giving orders constantly, like, cook this, chop this, prepare this, check this. And these just little followers are running around, just quick, keeping up with it. And these 3 are just working up a storm. Every now and again, they complete a dish and bring it out to the entrance. And like one just walks right towards you who's standing in the entrance, holds out a dish, like, here.
Oh,
hold it
yeah,
out
of
to you.
course. Here, let me take that.
All right? You now have this big plate of food in your hands.
Ugh.
Now, when you say big, do you mean like a platter or like comically large?
It's not comically large because this little guy can't carry something that big. There's a comically large one in the middle of the room being worked on right now, but the big one is working on that.
All right. Lucky's gonna shake his food that he's picked up.
Yep.
He's like, now we just gotta figure out how to get it down there. Did you see where the other there's
Wasn't
an
there, like-
elevator, right?
Yeah, just as
Yeah.
you were entering this room
Right.
here, you saw a toy Ogumon going down an elevator and had a big plate of food over its head.
Right, let's go back to that
That's-
elevator.
All right. Oh. Wonder where Beatrix is.
I'm
well.
sure she's, bossing the others around and telling them what to do, and it's all good.
Yeah,
This is-
you're
this
probably
is
right.
probably way more fun.
So
Yeah.
Lucky's
right.
just got this plate of food, and as you come out here, you see an elevator rise up, and a toy Ogumon comes up in it, and it just walks right past you, gives you a little nod, and just goes into the store as well.
All right, in we go.
All right.
Hey,
hop on
wait
the
a minute.
elevator. Yep.
We're in the elevator. Is there any like fun little elevator music playing?
That's really important, yeah.
All right. How about? Let's go for it. All right, you guys are riding the elevator down. Kenshi, what are you up to?
This music.
Yep.
What's this from?
Good.
I
Familiar.
can't
Is this
hear
overcooked?
anything.
I'll boost it a little.
Well, I think it was more just a loading thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a loading thing.
All right, Kenji, what are you up to?
I mean, as good as he can with these horrible toy Agumon hands, he's gonna like gesture.
It's all illusionary. You've
Well,
got
yeah,
your like, oh yeah, right.
My gestures are still using.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna like wave at the two Digimon, like, okay, come on this way, and start heading towards this direction, because I guess he needs to do
Yep.
things now.
In here, you can see 2 doorways. One here, one here.
Now, as a player, I know exactly which way to go. But Kenji doesn't know shit, so he's checking this door.
Right. The door is like not locked, but it takes a second of like working with it to get it open. So it's a little resilient to opening up. So it takes you a moment. That's probably long enough for the others to get in. And when it opens, you get a good look. It is a rounded room with a staircase that goes up and a staircase that goes down.
Okay.
There's an insignia in the middle of it. This sun's representative of it, but it's not this sun exactly. It's a heart.
And is anyone else in there right now?
No, it's empty.
I just want to confirm one thing.
Yep.
Staircase. Is it like human-sized or Biggie-sized?
It's Biggie sized.
I mean, we do need to go downstairs.
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay. He's going.
All right, Mitsuyo and Cherry, what are you up to?
At this point, would we have been following Kenji though? Because we were trying to regroup.
If you want to.
And Kenji seemed to be trying to get you guys all to follow him.
Depends. Do you respect Kenji at all?
I think so. Well, respect is a strong word. I don't know if Cherry respects anybody. I'm still trying to kind of figure out what her character is. I think she's just very sort of disaffected. So it's not like a personal disrespect. It's just sort of like she's very she's gonna maybe wander by herself if not directed.
And this is why Coronamon is here.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you guys up to?
She's still really thinking about trying to make her way over to that Agunimon. Fucking beef squad. Okay, yeah.
Move wherever you're going.
Yeah, I got my cursor on my guy. I think for now she's coming this way to see where you guys are heading off to, but
Following behind Kenji, you see him going downstairs here.
Yeah, are these actually stairs that I'm going down like stairs, or are these like hopping down curbs kind of thing?
It's hopping down.
Oh god, I hope I don't fall and take 3 damage and die. So I guess we can just probably, like, depending on how big it is, it might just be like...
Well, you know, you could
lower
roll
stuff.
athletics if you'd like to.
I don't want to, but if I have to, I will.
Fair enough. Just go down the stairs.
Okay, yeah, going down.
What about Mitsuyo? Maddie? Must have a thing on at the moment. Alright, Beatrix.
Yes,
There's some open hallways that you've walked out from. They're large enough for the big Digimon to go along. There's a big doorway down at the end of this open hallway, and there's a smaller doorway, which you see some Toyogumon going into and some coming out of, and often they're like transporting plates. And one is just walking by you, and it looks at you as like, go on.
Yeah, I think she's gonna head in the direction like of the Toyagumon. That's probably her best bet at the moment.
There you go. As you go into the next room, you can see more of the Toyogumon and Clear Ogumon who are working about. There's a kitchen down here, so they're scrubbing plates and so forth. And there's also an elevator which dings and it opens, and a Toyogumon and a Clear Toyogumon emerge. The Toyogumon has a big plate of food.
Toyagumon is also like humming cheerfully to the elevator music.
How's it carrying the plate of food, by the way? How are you carrying the plate of food, Lucky?
Probably over his head because he figures that's probably how they carry it.
There's a plate of food hovering about a foot above this Toyogamon's head.
That's awful.
Beatrix kind of squints.
Okay, actually, hold on. Quick question: how tall are the Toyagumon?
Oh god. Right, how tall's Lucky again?
He's short.
4'9".
Oh my god.
It's only hovering
I
a little bit above your head.
I feel like I should mention while we're on this topic that Beatrix is also around she's probably like 4'10" ish. She's definitely shorter than 5 foot.
Right, the Toyogumon are shorter than you, but not by a lot.
All right, so it
So
probably
it's like the
doesn't
plate
look
of food's floating a
ridiculous.
little, but you got to look at it to notice it. And all the others in here are working, busy cleaning up and so forth. Besides the ones that are waiting for the elevator so they can take it up to bring more food.
Does Beatrix sort of notice this as something weird? Can I roll for this?
Absolutely. Just your passive
Just
perception for Beatrix, so
perception.
that's, yeah, willpower and perception. So 3d6 plus 10.
I believe in you.
Oh wow, 10?
Two ones
Also rolled
again.
2 ones.
Oh
It's a
no.
good thing you have a good default perception.
Yeah, it's like this lift opens, you stare at the pair of Digimon in there, and the immediate thought is, oh, aren't our Digimon clear Toyogumon? Because you haven't seen any other clear Toyogumon around yet. Just the regular
Oh
Toyogumon.
yeah, that's true. So she kind of says, hello? Do we just still sound like ourselves when we
So
talk?
you're standing in the entrance right now, and when the lift opened with Lucky and the Olmon in it, you can see that there's some Toyogumon that are waiting for you to move out of the way so they can get in it.
She's like, oh, sorry, and just kind of shuffles out the way while they sort of do their thing.
Well, that's Hannah.
Oh, yes. Lucky is gonna, get out of the elevator because he's got to get out of the way, and he's gonna.
Yeah, so as you do, just the Toyogumon pass by. One of them gives a weird look at the clear Toyogumon, but doesn't say anything.
The Olmon kind of looks back at it. Like, what are you staring at? Doesn't say. He doesn't say it, but it's clear in this Toyogumon fake model face that he's like, what are you staring at?
The
Hold on,
group stare off, but they just keep going.
just question, can Beatrice kind of sense that her Digimon partner is right here?
We should have. No.
I don't know if you guys have a magic sense for your Digimon.
Leomon doesn't.
If you do, your Digimon has to have it first.
Okay. Right.
But you are looking at these two, one of which is carrying food, and you're thinking, maybe?
So I did ask. I don't know if I might have missed.
Yeah, your voices are the same.
Okay. So she kind of says again, hello.
Leomon goes, oh hey.
Speaking of the devil, hey.
Quick.
Some of the other Toyogumon, they're just washing dishes, just look up and around at you guys speaking like, get deliver the food.
Yeah, right. Sorry. He's just gonna march right past Beatrix, plate above his head, determined. He's doing this.
All right. So you go through the doorway, just right past Beatrix.
Of course.
Leomon can tell it's Beatrix now that she's spoken.
Yep.
Let's see, what is he going to do?
So you're kind of here on the level below here, which
Yeah.
is just a large open hallway.
He goes, you fell behind there, huh?
She's just kind of like, yes. Just
Yeah,
very
you can
flat.
call it that.
You did?
I'm fine. Where are the others?
Oh.
God.
Well, they're around. You know, around.
She kind of
Is
pinches.
Lucky
the
just
booth
moving
there.
on while Beatrix and Leolmon are talking?
Well, okay, when Beatrix is like, where are the others? Lucky's like, I'm right here. Also, no idea where anyone else is, but I have to take this out there before they eat me.
He's on a mission.
Very important one.
So you lost the rest of the group, is what you're saying?
I wouldn't put it like that. It's more like they lost us.
Yeah.
She sighs deeply. She's like, you can kind of tell that she's trying not to blow her top again. Okay, so what are the?
How'd you get down here before us anyway?
Yeah, how'd you get here? Weren't you behind us? Beatrice, you're cooler than I thought.
Did you like phase through the floor or something?
It's not important. What is
Ooh,
important?
Spell.
What is important?
I think teleport is pretty
She's
important.
just ignoring that. What is important
Can
is that
Leolmon roll persuade? Is there any way that Leolmon can roll persuade?
Persuade would just be a brain stat, so just roll. What's Leolmon's
It's 4.
modifier? It's probably +1 for your. Yeah, it's your spec stat, unless you're trained in a skill. So just 3d6 +1.
Oh, oops.
yes,
Slash
just
R
like that.
3d6 +1.
And I like that version better.
Beatrix.
Beatrix, you have heard it all before.
Can I try?
As you're trying to speak, someone bumps in you from behind, another toy Ogmon with a plate food's like,
Oh,
what are you
shoot.
doing? Let's go.
Well,
Come
that's
on.
gonna. Sorry, yeah, that's gonna have to wait. You can give us the rest of that report later. I gotta deliver some food.
All right, so you and this toy Ogmon are just both carrying plates of food through, and you just head through the doorway here. You bring it up here, and this one just breaks off and goes further down this way to the other Digimon, and it reaches down and grabs the plate of food instead of the one that's been doing it so far. Then it just turns around and begins walking back.
All right, well, Lucky's gonna go to the other side and go drop the plate off.
All right, so you're bringing it down to this way.
Yep.
As you do
'Cause
so,
it was the big pink guy that asked me, right?
it was the big pink one down the
Yeah,
bottom
he's
there.
going towards. Our good,
Right, as you're
big pink
doing
friend.
so, you're walking by this one down here. Notice you. It's like, okay, reaches down, one hand under the plate to lift it up, other hand wrapped around you, puts you both on the table.
Uh,
Now it's your turn.
howdy.
Magna Dream was just like, really? We don't need to. No, come on. Okay, so who do you think is doing best? Come on, spill. I know you're all talking about it.
Oh, Beatrix, what are they doing? What are they talking about?
You guys don't know this is going on unless you follow behind.
Okay. All right, okay,
Did
never
you?
mind then.
Did you follow behind, Lucky?
I don't think so. Unless Beatrix went.
Beatrix is probably watching from the doorway if she can, but has not followed Lockie into the room.
I mean, if you're watching from the doorway, which is down here at the end of this hallway, then you definitely saw Lucky just get picked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what was her question again?
Who do you think is winning?
Oh, if I had to give my honest and humble opinion, I'd say it's you.
She just smiles so wide and just like, see, I told you I was doing best. The other one over here is like, yeah, you say that. But didn't you fumble the one before this? No, I didn't fumble. It was a tactical calculation. That.
The old man snorts.
Anyway,
I'm sure your
she's-
past mistakes ain't get like, it's time that you show you put your best foot forward and no one will ever even remember about last time.
See, someone gets it. And she reaches down and she goes to put her both her hands this time, like under your arms to lift you up. And she's like, it's just paused with you like lifted up in her hands, like. And just reaching around to this big pink tail, just slips underneath you, picks you up by your feet, and like just lifts you right up above her head, and then just back down to the ground. Magna Draymon's tail is just very mobile, just completely lifts you up and puts you down.
Right, I should be getting back to the kitchens. There's lots more food coming. I'll be back soon.
She
Thank you.
just stares as you're walking away, like, right. From where you're watching, Beatrix, you can see that Beautymon does not look away as that Toyogumon walks out of the room. And in fact, if you're looking in through the entrance, she spots you and Leolamon too.
Oh, fun.
Beatrix ducks her head back away from the entrance, and now that Lockie's come back, she's like, all right, let's keep moving.
Yeah, the old man's gonna do the same. Sort of trot back down the hall.
Okay, so we did some recon. There's some cool stuff upstairs. I thought I was gonna die for 2 seconds, but it's fine. We're okay. That pink dude saved me like twice now, so we're good. Anyways, there's a kitchen. There's some Digimon in there, including these little cute ones that got like cake for heads. You gotta see them, Beatrix. They're so cute.
Yeah, Beatrix.
They're so cute. And then there was
There's a
some
cake
hallways.
lady.
Yeah, there's a cake lady in there too. Come on, let's go show the cake lady and the cute little cake, guys. Come on, let's go.
All right, Mitsuyo, what
He's
have you
gonna
been?
like.
Yeah, my computer like overheated and freaked out, so I don't know where everyone else went.
Right. Kenji led the way kind of into this room up here. There's a spiraling staircase going up and one down, and he and the others have continued to go down the staircase.
Okay, so should I just assume that she went with them? Did anyone say anything to her? I missed that.
I don't think so. Yeah,
I don't think anyone said anything particular. They just all went in the same direction. You could have broken off if you wanted to. No one was going to stop you.
Okay, I think Mitsuyo probably wants to look for Beatrix, but doesn't want to further separate the group, so is just waiting.
Just here?
Yep.
Okay.
but we're going
All right.
downstairs.
Yep. Kenji and Co, let's head downstairs. Just have to delete your existing icons off the map on the first floor. Put you in this new position.
Man, at least we're in like 2-ish groups now instead of like 5.
Back to the first floor, and let me just clear out this area. There you go. You have gone down to the first floor. It looks very similar to the level above. And there's no staircase down. There's one doorway out, and that's what you've got so far.
Okay. Kenji is not, like, he's clearly just not, like, used to even attempting to lead, so he's just kind of like, okay, let's go this way, I guess.
All right. So you open up that door. Is Cherry just following behind?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. So as you open it, you witness a kind of like darker room. There's torches and such there, but there's nothing too much, not a huge amount of lighting, no windows or anything. There's a lot of boxes and barrels and that all stacked around. And there's about 2 Toyogumon who are just running around, loading up smaller boxes that they can carry from them and just filling them up right now.
And everyone, all of us are still disguised.
Yep.
Okay. I think Cherry is just there's this door on the south side of the room. I think Cherry kind of looks around and is going to just make a beeline for that. Down this way.
All right. As you open the door to that, you come to a landing, and there's 2 more staircases, one which goes down and one which goes up.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Sorry, I'm just having some trouble with the map.
Hold on, my cat's eating the wrong food and he's gonna puke if I let him.
Oh no. All right, well, what are these 3 Digimon up to in the meanwhile?
Well, Digimon's definitely still staying close to Kenji.
Yep. What about Coronamon?
Oh, sorry, Coronamon is with Cherry.
All right, just move as you move. Yep.
Mhm.
And Namon?
Namon is just gonna kind of stick around in this room for the time being.
I'm so sorry I left Namon behind.
It's
Going
fine.
down those staircases, you get the feeling Namon would not want to climb that staircase again. That is not Namon's life.
He's just gonna get through this while expending the least amount of energy possible.
Normally that wouldn't be hard because Lucky carries him everywhere, but he left him.
All right. So, Cherry and Coronamon, you have found a landing, staircase going up, one going down.
Cherry's looking to keep going down trying to get to the outside of the castle again.
All right. What's Kenji doing?
Well, Kenji is
Kenji's
absolutely against the idea of splitting up again, so he's just gonna walk at least he's gonna try and walk like he looks like he knows what he's doing in that same direction. Because none of the Toyagumon look like they don't know what they're doing.
Dailymon is following behind.
Mm-hmm.
Namon.
Is gonna Namon's good out here. No, he's not gonna stay alone in this room. He's gonna follow.
I will say, since Kenji is trying to look like he knows what he's doing, he absolutely is not looking back. So if anyone had stayed behind, he wouldn't have noticed right away.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair
So
enough.
Cherry and Coronamon crossed the room confidently and then checked the landing and decided to go downstairs. Kenji and Dailymon are following after, and they're like also not looking around. Namon is falling behind. It's standard. Pat, 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 pat. And yeah, you just
I forgot about the pat, 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 pat.
never forget about the
Yeah.
pat, 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 pat.
Pat, pat, pat.
Okay, as you just make your way down, the staircase, it doesn't have a wall along its side. It's a few steps, and you're looking out over a similarly dark but much, much larger room, which is just stacked with all kinds of boxes, barrels, and so forth. It is a big and dim room that doesn't have a lot of movement in it. You can't see anything from this height. It's large.
We went too far down, didn't we?
I think Cherry wants to go start checking things out.
Yeah, Coronamon will come with, of course, and just appear look. This appears to be. Does it clearly look like a storage room, or
It looks like it's just used to store things.
we should check some of these boxes? Perhaps they will contain something useful.
Or something not useful.
All right.
It could
There's
go
no
either way.
real good investigation. I figure investigation should be more intelligence than willpower. So why don't you roll? Let's do a new check. Intelligence plus perception.
What would Coronamon roll?
Since Coronamon's assisting you with this, you guys are just talking out as you're going. So Digimon assists are slightly more notable when they're helping you out, but you'll add your Digimon's bonus stat to your own. So Coronamon has a 1 in RAM, no, 1 in bit. So just add 1. So intelligence plus perception plus 1.
Plus perception plus 1. Cherry's fucking stupid.
Wow.
You open a box, there's some foodstuffs in it, you close the box, you open a
Boring.
box, there's like some packing, a lot of straw under it. You dig around in that for a moment. You actually pull up like a nice ceramic mug. It's like, oh yeah.
Number 1 dad.
Is it
Number 1 queen.
really? How big is it?
It's like as big as your head.
Oh no. Well, okay. The good news is, this is probably a very large Digimon. The bad news is, this is very boring, and I dropped the mug back into the box.
Back into the box, okay.
I figured there would be something in here that could be of some use, but I don't think we need a coffee mug as big as your head.
Yeah, I don't really have that big thirst. Not anymore.
True.
All right. As you're just walking around here and there, you stick your head around a pillar and you make eye contact with another one of those robots. And its head is just sweeping around and around and around in circles, as always. And it just traces right over you. And you can see like red in its visor as it looks around you, and it just ignores you and keeps going around and around and around.
Well, I'm glad our disguises are still functional enough not to trip that guy off.
Look at
Kenji?
your little friend.
Okay. Kenji's also going to go to the landing, and I assume he saw them go down, so, and he does not want to be splitting up the group still, so he's going to at least get, to the landing thing and see that it's just a sort. Can I see them at all from here? Or are they behind pillars and shit?
You can kind of see movement down there, but they're rummaging around enough that it's difficult to like get a good look at them. Also, they look like Toyogumon and they're Toyogumon.
Shit, that's true. Guys?
Name says like, he just kind of looks into them like, can't see shit, dudes.
This is some kind of storage room. There are large mugs.
They're
Mugs.
very boring.
Okay, let's come back this way then. Unless you see, do you see an exit from down there?
Do we?
Not. It gets dark the further you go. You need to go further in to like see the walls on the other side.
Let's go take a look. Wait, which way are we going?
Which way are you going? Are you lost in there?
Does this way go anywhere?
Scamper.
You find a wall.
Nothing over here. Let's keep going down, I guess.
Hey, question. Since Coronamon is made out of fire, would the tail
Yes,
cast
it-
light
It
Yeah,
does
the
light
tail?
up the area.
even though it's a Toyagumon?
Yeah, it is a
I'm a
bright
special glow in the
Toyogumon.
dark. I'm a special glow in the dark model.
Yeah, some of the bricks in there are glow in the dark.
Yeah, because again, the illusion's only visual now, so.
As you're walking further down this way, the spinning head of this Digimon, which you did scan before, so you know that it is a Tinmon. It's been spinning just at a fixed rate so far. When it goes over you, it stops spinning and just starts tracking your movement as you're walking by.
Oh, that's
Hey,
probably fine.
Cherry, it didn't do that the first time we walked by one of these, did it?
Don't think so.
Shall I proceed?
Cherry kind of shrugs and is like, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna keep going.
What's the worst that could happen?
Isn't this thing like ultimate level?
Yeah! It's tiny.
That
In a
wasn't.
tin can.
I say that wasn't
What is it?
Kenji, because Kenji has no idea what you guys are doing now.
Nope. I
So
know.
is Kenji just like watching from the railing up there?
Yeah, he like if there's nothing down there, he'd rather not go down there.
All right. So Namon and Dalimon are with you, right?
I believe so,
Yeah.
unless they wandered off.
No, they haven't wandered. Well, Namon hasn't wandered off.
All right. So as you guys are standing there and looking at the storage, you hear a voice from behind you go, "Hey!" And it's one of the Toyogomon who's walked into the entrance. And it looks at you, Namon, goes, "Shouldn't you be on the third floor?"
He's just kind of like, sure. I was just looking for something down here. It's not here. I'll go back, I guess.
Kenji,
He kind of,
when the voice happened, Kenji just kind of like froze at the edge and like, just not wanting to react right away. Just... It's the third floor. Okay.
All right. So what are Namon and Dalimon doing?
Dillymon's getting really sweaty at the idea of having to walk back up the stairs.
Well, you've got like a smaller staircase. Where you are now, there's a staircase that goes down from this platform to the big storage area, and there's another one that goes up. And they're the small staircases.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Probably still difficult for a quadruped, but like things you can actually walk up.
As
Yeah.
opposed, yeah, I don't know how, without literally just getting picked up down and go back up the big stairs.
Yeah, going up would be a lot harder.
yeah. But if there's small stairs, then yeah, it's probably fine. Namon isn't gonna go right away. He's gonna wait for someone else to take the lead.
What about Dalimon? What's Dalimon doing?
I don't know. Dailimon's not going to do anything unless Kenji tells him. So he's like in between
Just,
a wall and this toy Agumon. Like, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I don't know what you're talking about.
Kenji's just
Gives
gonna like,
you a very pointed look when you say that. Retainers should be on the 3rd and 4th floors.
Right. Yeah.
Kenji's gonna like lean down into what is now mostly dark, like the mostly darkness, and not really being able to see anything. Guys, we took a wrong turn. We need to go up these stairs, not down them. And this like turns around and starts walking back, hoping that Cherry and
Which direction are you going in?
I'm going, well, back up these stairs to meet up with these guys and head up the stairs that are, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
so you're still in here. So you walked down these stairs a little?
yeah, and I just
Right.
like kind of say towards
You're
them, like,
watching everyone else.
yeah, like, hey guys, we took a wrong turn, just making it seem like it was a mistake, because
As you walk up, this Toyogomon catches sight of you. It's like, oh, they shanghaied you guys again, didn't they? And it walks over, grabs you by the hand, tries to grab you by the hand.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh, that's fine.
You all saw this happen. You've got like a brief moment where this Toyogomon just tried to grab the other Toyogomon and completely missed. And it's like taking a moment to process that. What are you going to do in that moment?
shit, and just, I'm running. I'm running up the stairs. Yeah.
And the others, Namon, Dalimon?
God.
Listen, Kenji's not made to act under pressure.
Naemon sees Kenji like bold, and he's just kind of like, uh-oh, and kind of waddles after him. Pat, 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 pat.
And Dailymon?
Dailymon looks at the other toy Agumon and is like, "Wow, that was weird."
The toy Agumon recovers for a moment. It looks at Dailymon. It just runs like headfirst at it, like trying to grab its upper section, but it gets sizing wrong. Its legs hit your body and it falls over you.
Oh, whoa!
Oh God.
Kenji over his shoulder. Scamper!
Scatter!
Cherry from down below starts hearing like some thumps coming from up the staircase.
Wait, which staircase?
The one
The one back here
yeah.
that you came down to get into storage.
Oh, okay. Cherry motions to Coronamon like, all right, let's go bail these guys out of whatever just happened. And it's gonna run back towards the staircase, abandoning Dark Storage Quest.
Why is everything a quest with us?
And Coronamon's following behind, I imagine. Hannah?
Oh, what? Sorry?
Coronamon's following Cherry?
Yes, yes, of course, always.
All right. So as you climb up, what you just get up into the sea is one of the toy Agumon is clipping right into another one, just like held over halfway with its legs kind of kicking as it's trying to balance itself off. But Dailymon's large enough that it's like not able to touch the floor and it's kind of like stuck over your back.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That's Coronamon. He's just like, oh, great. Great.
And the other two were gone.
Did Namon go up the stairs?
I followed Kenji, yeah.
All right, so Kenji and Namon went up the stairway.
Yeah,
Oh.
pat, 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 pat.
What a mess.
All right,
Fun.
Cherry, you gonna do anything here?
So Dillymon has an Agumon, a toy Agumon still kind of on top of it.
Clipped right through its illusionary body.
Well, is it clipped through it, or is it still like on, like interacting with it in any way, or is it just completely on the other side?
Oh, it's like lying on the back of Dailymon.
Okay. Cherry's gonna kick it off.
All right.
Punt the poor thing.
Yeah.
So you kick this toy Agumon off, it hits into the corner.
And then Cherry's going to yell scatter again, and Dillymon's gonna run back to join everyone else, I guess.
Scatter in the same direction.
Yeah.
In my defense, I said scamper.
So you guys just running up the stairs?
I guess.
Which way's Cherry going?
Oh, what a good question. So
I mean,
there's no.
what are their options for escaping that room?
Yeah.
You've got stairs down, the stairs up, and the doorway you came through, but the toy Agumon's kind of in that doorway. So the stairs down is the storage area you were checking up. The stairs up is you don't know.
I don't know. What are y'all? I'm thinking stairs down.
Well, Kenshi ran stairs up, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess Cherry would follow, and Dillymon's definitely once he's freed.
Yeah, Dailymon
He's going to
saw
follow.
Kenji go upstairs, so
Yeah, Dillymon's definitely gonna follow Kenji. So
you guys head back upstairs.
Yep. Upstairs.
All right.
into what is hopefully a better situation.
Those are some
We can only
famous last
hope.
words.
I mean, it's probably not a better situation, but it could
So
be.
upstairs, you find just a door at the top of that, and opening the door, you step into the far side of the main hall down here. While Beatrix, Lucky, and the Olamon are having their discussion, they just see like a doorway further down here open up, and a bunch of Toy Ogumon and clear Toy Ogumon pile out of it.
Hey, you think that's
There's still a level below Mitsuyo, right?
Yep.
She can't see them at all. There's no balcony or anything.
Mitsuyo doesn't. Well, what's Mitsuyo been up to? Just waiting.
She's waiting around for Beatrix.
Yeah. Well, this is a closed room. Like you've got some windows here and here, and you've got 3 doorways.
Okay.
But no one's really going through here very much.
So what you're saying is that would have been a great room to regroup in, but
Unfortunately, we're stupid.
Beatrix and Lucky, you just saw a bunch of Digimon appear.
Leomon's gonna be like, "Hey, I only know one group of Digimon who make that much noise. There must be the others. Come on!"
let's go.
And he bounds ahead.
Yeah, okay.
We just did
all
Beatrix
gather.
again.
Let's all gather.
Hey everyone, what's the hurry?
Beatrix got.
Beatrix right here.
Yeah, she's right there. She's fine.
The only
I
guy
am
she
right
got
here.
is we got her.
I
Yeah.
am fine.
I got.
We.
Kenji,
She's kind of doing a. She's
Yeah.
kind of doing a head count at the moment.
Kenji also is like redoing mental.
I got though.
But if Beatrix is ungot, then who's not here?
No. Who are we missing?
I don't remember
Let's
anyone.
Because we can't actually tell who's who until we speak. So,
Okay, all
Okay,
Digimon
oh,
present. Are your humans here? Well,
Beatrix just like roll call. Everyone roll call.
I'm Lucky.
Kenji?
Bubblegum pop.
There's
Namon's just like sub.
there you are. I'm gonna pick him up.
That's gonna look really
It
awkward.
looks very strange.
Leomon's here.
Who's the best little buddy in the world? I'm so sorry I left you.
So that's everybody, right?
Yeah.
Am I missing anyone?
No, I mean there's 4 human, and there's 4 Digimon.
That seems right.
Yeah.
Beatrix?
I mean there's no humans missing. There's no Digimon.
Oh, I was just like, yep, 4 humans. That's exactly right. 4 humans.
Well, he's like there's 4 Digimon and there's 4 human partners. We're not missing anybody. But little does Lucky remember that there's another human with their Digimon that didn't come out of the Digivice.
The one Digimon that kept his Digimon.
Listen,
Oh my god.
Price one's a good
Beatrix is-
boy.
Beatrix just is like, pinching the bridge of her nose again. Where is Mitsuyo?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, right.
She's so quiet and boring.
Another one.
She's almost as boring as you are, so I always forget. Does anyone know where she went?
I think what-
I haven't seen anybody until you guys. I
Kenji's
found the
gonna-
kitchen though. You
Kenji's
guys have
just
got
gonna
to
look
see these
behind him.
Digimon.
Just be like,
There's these.
I thought she was still behind me.
You got to see these Digimon I got in the kitchen. They're cute. They got cakes for heads.
Yeah, guys.
Cakes for heads.
Hey, do you think they taste like anything, or just like data?
Wait,
Huh.
Please don't eat
I want to
heads.
find out.
If you eat one of them, is that technically breaking your vegetarian diet? Question for no one involved here.
I ain't a vegetarian, so it don't
Asking for
matter
a
none.
friend.
I mean, if
Uh,
it is it gluten-free cake is what I'm asking.
Do Digimon contain what's gluten?
So definitely gluten-free.
Huh.
Could I get one of you to make a perception check? I don't mind too. Whoever feels like making a perception check.
I'll do it.
I can make one too. I think I've got a
Even,
decent
whoever
perception.
wants to make a perception check, just go ahead and make one.
Is now where we notice that she's still staring down this hallway straight at us now?
Oh,
Look at my
Jesus,
good
Tess.
roll. Look at my good ass roll.
I'm gonna roll one too just for funsies, but it's not gonna be.
Well, I don't think you guys haven't been standing right in the doorway this time.
Okay,
No.
thank God.
This is a sliding scale.
No, your character has less eyes than the guy who only has one eye.
And still sees less.
Beatrix, as you're having this discussion, you get the thought, oh, we are making so much noise right now. And then you realize you're the only ones making noise. You haven't seen there's been a lot of Toyomon going back and forth when you were like investigating before. It's been silent since then.
Yes.
I think maybe
She kind of like sort of like peeks kind of through into like down the hallway. Kind of doesn't see any toy Agumon like come to the elevator or whatever. There are no other servants around here.
we should move. Like right now.
Yeah. Yes, we should keep moving.
Oh yeah, they might know that we're here.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, I think one of them might know there's something up with me because it got like yoinked.
You got yoinked.
Yeah, she like picked me right up, and as you can see, he's still holding Digimon, so you can see that he's kind of clipping through it. I don't feel how I should look. Just to put it like as simple terms as possible.
Hey, who has Wisemon?
I do.
Oh, okay, just wanted to know. I mean, none of my. Oh, well, Leolmon's there, but he's not smart enough to make that connection.
Anyways, we should probably see if we can maybe go back to the. Maybe they're all in the kitchen. Let's go.
Who's they? Oh, the
Yeah,
servants.
they're
right.
servants, I guess. We gotta blend in if we want to make any
Sure,
headway
yeah.
here.
Let's go look. And Leolmon's trotting along in front.
Yep, to the elevator.
To the elevator. Yeah, cool.
Can we get the music again? I missed it the first time.
Well,
Also, how many fit in the elevator? Can all of us fit in the elevator at once?
as you head back towards the kitchen, you turn into it, and there's two things you notice. One, the kitchen's a lot emptier than before. None of the Toyogomon are in there. Two, the kitchen isn't entirely empty. There's a Tinmon there. And as you walk in, its visor, which is staring out that door, flashes red, and it actually stands up and starts stepping towards you.
Hey,
good.
that thing didn't do that before, right?
Hey, is Mitsuyo close enough to hear anything now?
Mitsuyo has no idea what's going on. She's probably bored.
Did we all go through the elevator? What is
No, this was on the lower floor. You haven't
This is
been
where
up
all
the
those
elevator
guys
yet.
those guys were washing the dishes
Yeah.
down here. Lucky's like, that didn't do that before, did it? Like, that wasn't there before.
It's continuously stepping towards you.
Lucky's gonna pull out the book. Hey,
Wisemon,
look what's
help.
happening. The book that
Alright.
Wisemon's hiding in.
All right. Okay, I'm into that. Give me a second. I'm going to have to make a roll for that.
Hell, roll for book.
Oh, you grabbed the wrong book. Why is one still back in the library?
Oh God.
No. I mean, he's probably that stupid, but
Gets handed book, takes wrong book.
We really just are a bunch of chuckle fucks this time, aren't we?
All right. So that's a bonus.
Lucky's dumber than a
Gonna
sack
be
of
rolling
bricks.
a brains check.
That's not going to go great.
Let's round up. Plus 10, I believe. All right, as the Tin Mon is stepping closer towards you, like he raises the book, its pages glow golden, and the light in Tin Mon's eyes just dies, and it just clamps down again.
Oh, thank God.
And you hear a
I'm gonna
voice
kiss the
emerge
book.
from the book that says, "You appear to have been detected. That's dangerous."
I'm gonna
Detected
kiss the
how?
book.
Like they know we're not like normal? Like how did they figure that one out?
The Tin Mon are on guard now. They'll attack the first movement they see.
Oh no.
All right, so we got to Metal Gear Solid this. Anybody else know that one? No? All right.
Mitsuyo, as you're standing here waiting, the doorway here opens up and a Tin Mon marches out of this doorway.
Oh no! Also, I don't know if anybody heard me, but Lucky definitely kissed that book after it saved us.
You hear a very quiet, oh. Okay.
Okay, so
Mitsuyo.
you hear very quietly. Actually, no one's in the room to see it, and she quietly goes, "Oh shit."
Prize
It walks
Mon
into the
hears it.
room, then its head starts turning clockwise, so like away from you, as its visor starts scanning the room. So it's like
Okay.
looking in this direction and slowly scanning around.
All right. I'm gonna make a stealth check, and I just want you all to know that my stealth stat is 0.
It's wonderful.
No,
Agility
that's
plus stealth.
fine. It's fine.
Okay, that's 6 plus 0. That's not terrible.
Do you have an aspect that can help you here?
Oops.
No, it's with time limits, not with whatever this is.
Fair enough.
So yeah, agility plus stealth. Oh no.
Oh, no.
No.
Okay, so what were you trying to do?
I was trying to sneak into whatever door is like over here. Well, yeah.
Okay. The door was kind of ajar. You like dash into it, and maybe you hit it too hard because it swings open and slams on the other way. And you hear behind you a mechanical whir as you dash into this room.
And now you quietly hear, "Fuck." Does it see her?
There's one in here is like a level below. There's more levels to this castle than I was able to depict. This is the one
Right.
harassing everyone in the elevator. Like directly the floor below you is where the others are right now. The
Okay.
elevator's in the corner here. This Tin Mon down there has been shut down by Wisemon. And this Tin Mon here, you're hearing metallic clanks as it walks after you.
Oh, can she see it?
Clank, 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 clank.
If she looks back, yep, she can see a Tin Mon following her.
She's gonna close the door and walk very quickly with this large plate clipping under her arm.
Right, you've got the plate.
Put the plate down.
No, you can pry the plate from my cold, dead hands.
Your Lego
Maybe
hands.
maybe if you hold it in front of you, the Tin Man won't see.
Maybe. So she closes the door and she's walking swiftly towards any other door. Is the
Alright.
elevator near here, or?
Yeah, you can see the elevator doors. It's open at this level, and you can see this door that's open to the next room over.
She's gonna hit that elevator button real good.
Alright, guys, shortly after the Tin Mon is shut down and you're like becoming aware, oh, everyone's on alert now. You hear the elevator doors ding, and it opens, and a toy Ogumon with a plate clipping through it steps out.
Beatrice is just got like hand to her face. Like, oh my god.
You look irritated. You must be Beatrix. And she's gonna come in and join you guys. What is Are you how did you get that Tin Mon to stop?
Oh yeah, because we're gonna chase.
What? Wise Mon.
Wise
It's
Mon.
fine.
Well,
Behind
I
you,
wouldn't.
you hear a ding as the elevator doors close and it returns to the top.
Oh shit. Well, here's a fun thing that I've just learned is that there are more than one of those, and there is one in pursuit of me. So this is not a path we should be taking.
Oh yeah, they detect movement.
I would assume so.
So yeah, let's definitely not go that way.
Where is there? Oh, are we in front of the room with the window again, or are we're a floor
No, you're
below
a little
that,
bit
right?
below that. Yeah. So
Okay.
you're like either in the washing room where they were cleaning plates from the hall, or in the main hall itself, which opens out to the big stairs that lead down to the middle area.
I would suggest that we move quickly because there is another Tinmon approaching.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we gonna go, guys?
Well, the elevator's a no-go, so what does that leave us?
We shouldn't go back the way we came from.
Oh,
Nope.
was there also a complication on your end?
Let's just not go that way.
I see.
So we got the hall with all the Mega Digimon, or this staircase.
Staircase.
Yeah.
Staircase.
All right.
As you're deciding on that, you hear the elevator begin moving back down again from the upper
Okay,
floor.
let's go. Quick time.
Let's move.
All right.
Oh,
so
is
you're
it-
just heading
it
out
this-
this way?
Big ass. Is it this big ass staircase?
Yep.
Cool,
That's
cool.
the option you guys going for. All
All
right.
right.
So as you stumble out, it's cold because this is at the outside, so it's got the chill of before. You've been inside and it's been pretty nice and warm inside so far, but it's cold out here. And you feel that as you just come running out, and the big steps, so it's a little tricky to get down. I don't know if any of you have any trouble with that.
Leolmon's a quadruped.
Yeah, says Digimon.
I'm
The other
carrying.
one's a cat, though. A cat can do stairs.
Oh yeah,
Most of the time.
Leolmon's good.
But
Yeah.
you guys start heading down, and as you
I'm
walk
carrying
out,
my friend.
it's another like checkerboard patterned floor, and it's surprisingly empty out here. No one's around that you can see.
How many windows are we? Also, Kenji's gonna with his best attempt with his noodle arms, help Digimon down, because he kind of feels bad for half ditching him earlier. And by half, I mean pretty much entirely ditching him earlier.
I think Digimon is a little used to it and doesn't think never thinks poorly of Kenji when that kind of thing happens. He's just he knows he's a little slow.
So Kenji's gonna, try and help his gator friend down. Also, I literally can't picture anything other than literal just photorealistic gator, which makes it very silly.
So very, very. I mean, all right. So if this is an anime world, would the photorealistic one be the one that's cartoonish? Think about these things.
I want to think about an anime version of this, but there is just a hyper realistic gator in there.
Yeah, it's literally live action of a gator. Just
That's just what he looks like, man.
Don't
Anyway,
joke.
so what?
So
So
you guys like all go down the stairs?
Yeah, I assume so.
All right, position yourselves. It's a open checkerboard field in here. The ground's like not super hard, but not exactly soft either. It's it's kind of like how you'd feel standing on grassy ground, but there's not actual grass.
Weird.
It's-
Leolmon's going to look up at Beatrix and go, "Where to next, fearless leader?"
We'll just start by moving you all down here,
Come on
and where you're
down,
going to be
buddies.
like once you get off the staircase. Show me how you guys move about.
Leomon's just like pacing around.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry.
Hannah, how's Lucky moving?
He's zooms.
He's still carrying Namon.
Yep.
And Coronamon always following Cherry?
Yes, I forgot to drag him along.
All right.
Okay.
So as you guys are like checking out this bottom level, which I will just move you down to.
Ooh.
So you're moving around. What you can see is it's mostly flat. You can see a doorway in the distance. You can see that you're ringed by walls of stone. There are windows in them. You can't really see much behind the windows. They're kind of foggy. And what you see is the ground, like in the middle of here, suddenly like bulges up in this weird kind of cylinder orbish thing. And then it breaks apart and drops down again as a Nightmon emerges, flanked by Digimon, draws its sword, and says, "To the intruders!"
Ah, you gotta be
boy.
kidding me.
And I think we'll take a break there.
Awesome.